Hello, everyone. I hope y'all can hear me, and I hope y'all can hear the game. Yeah, we are back with some more Pokemon White version. Um, again, so last time we did 3 Nuzlocke runs. The the last, the concurrent following ones being worse than the one that came before it. But we're here with some brand new files, but we're not gonna need it because this will be a one run stream, right? That's all it's gonna be, right? Because we're gonna be that lucky. Anyway, thank you for joining me today. I'm Nathan. And be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and just generally chat with us as we begin our one and only Pokemon White randomized Nuzlocke. So let's go ahead and begin. There we go. Some wonderful timing right there. So, yeah, like I said, we have some. Wrong button right there. Like I said, we have some new files from some fresh files for us, like a few, not too many, but um, hopefully we only need the one, you know. And like last week, all the rules have stayed the same, as you can see from the right. You see the settings on the left of the screen, and yeah, so what the rules don't tell you, well, like I'll let you read them a bit here. I mean, they're gonna stay there anyway. But what the rules do not tell you is that if we lose, like if you just genuinely faint, if you white out, that's just the end of the run. You lose. And I didn't put that in the rules, but that's pretty commonly understood amongst the Nuzlocking community. So we're going to play along with that. So yeah. Anyway, we are playing as the girl for this one because, like I said last time, I really like Hilda's design, but we're not gonna name her Hilda. We'll call her I don't know. They're random letter. Hold on, let me choose a random letter here. N. Oh, a wonderful letter to start with. Probably the best letter in the alphabet. Right there in the middle. She's just really versatile and not quite symmetric, but you know, along those lines, you know. So anyway, let's see what am I even saying? I don't even know. I'm just stalling. Let's just call her Nadia, I guess. There we go. All right. So we have Cherry, we have Bianca, we know them. So hopefully, I think the goal here, the goal for today, is to go past gym number 2, which is Lenora's gym. If we can do that, I'd be pretty satisfied with how things go tonight. So yeah. Anyway, I hope everyone's been doing well. I hope everyone's been doing fine. And if not, I hope everything gets better for you guys. You know, just keep chugging along. Yeah, just like Bianca. Don't let your memes be dreams. Anyway, so we've had a lot of news regarding like gaming and all other stuff to occur throughout the world. Some of which I can't really talk about because I want to keep this family friendly and you know controversial, less free. Like I understand that a lot of streams will dive into that kind of stuff. I'm just not too interested. I don't want to. It's not that I'm not afraid of alienating an audience, but it's more like, do I really want to put myself out there for a potential headache? You know what I mean? Of course, I do have a fair share of controversial opinions in terms of like anime and stuff, but like in terms of like opinions regarding world and social, cultural stuff. It's a bit more tricky because one, I mean, I just generally think there's a lot of things that should just be obvious that apparently a lot of people don't, like, you know, gay rights and all that. Let people live their lives and all that. Let women choose their own bodily autonomy, you know, that kind of stuff. But anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to go on that little tangent there. Anyway, so yeah, if you have a problem with those, sorry, I can't really change my opinion on that. Anyway, let's see what we got. We have not that big, but Sunflora. Yeah, that's excellent, excellent Pokemon there. Volcarona. Oh well, that makes it really tough, huh? A real tough decision between Sunflora and Volcarona. Alright, what we got lastly? Exploud. A psychic type Exploud. You know, I kind of want to do Volcarona, to be honest with you, but Exploud is maybe because if we have a Pokemon that's too strong, then we can't catch anything. That's the problem. But Exploud's also just kind of strong. But Sunflora is just really weak. Like, granted, Sunflora is not super duper weak to the point where we can't use it, but... Alright, Volcarona would be pretty vulnerable to Steel types. Exploud would be vulnerable to Psychic type, yeah, Dark types. All of these Pokemon have something that is immune to them, except for Sunflora, ironically. Anyway, I think we're gonna go with Volcarona, because I like Volcarona. Maybe that's a bad decision, I don't know, but... Alright, let's see what Bianca and Sharon get. So, as a reminder, Bianca and Sharon do not get Sunflora or Exploud, because the trainer battles are completely randomized. So that means they don't really get them. Alright. Alright, Bianca, what do you got? You have Stunky, okay. Beautiful. Okay, okay. Hold on, let me check the moves. Storm Throw, Poison Fang, Gunk Shot, and Gastro Acid. Interesting. And what is their ability? Oh, Volcarona is a Dark type, so that saves us from Psychic headaches. Oh, Stall. Stall is kind of Alright, not my favorite, gotta say. It definitely could have had a better move, to be sure. Alright. Incinerate, ooh. Well. Ooh. Alright, so Stunky is maybe a rock, normal, steel, or dark type along those lines. Who knows? But hey, look at that. Alright. Yeah. Well, Stall is a pretty major way to nerf Volcarona, but I'm not sure that's what that's not the kind of nerf we would want for Volcarona, you know? Okay, so now we're gonna battle Sharon now. Or what is his name? His name is Cristiano. Okay, I think we've had a Cristiano Sharon before, so... Sceptile is a little stronger. And as a reminder, if we do somehow fall in these battles, and which I don't think is gonna happen. Ooh. If we do somehow fall in this battle, it doesn't count because Hey, don't do that. Hey, don't do that. Wow, both of their sons were weak to fighting type moves, and that's interesting. Um, okay, so I was going to say, if we did fall to one of them, it doesn't count because run doesn't start until we have Pokeballs. And Volcarona is level 7. Hopefully that will be just enough to squeeze out our first encounter, hopefully. Because we had some pretty bad luck encountering, like, in general, like, having 2 strong Pokemon and all that stuff. We just couldn't catch anything, and that's one thing we did catch was super weak. And the Ditto. And just generally bad. It was a Ditto without Transform, mind you, so that was, yeah. Alright, so Mom's gotta talk to us. We're gonna, after this, we gotta head on over to Bianca's to see something that really shouldn't be our business, so we're just gonna skedaddle out there. But anyway, what should our naming convention be? Well, my first thought is that since, yeah, my first thought that since we got Volcarona, maybe a heavenly body? Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, heavenly bodies, like the sun and Uranus and all that. I don't know why Uranus was the first one that came to mind. Not exactly what we were thinking. Anyway, sorry, I'm just rambling around and on all that. Alright, so after this, we head on over to Professor Juniper. So, okay. I don't know why we can't just trigger that with Bianca, but sure. Okay, so essentially Professor Juniper tells us to do her job. Yep. So, later on today, or maybe it's like tomorrow for you, it depends on your time zone. Later on, there's going to be a Pokemon Presents. It's going to be at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will not be staying up for that, or so I won't be streaming. But I would like to do like some sort of reactionary stream sometime, but not today. But I won't be staying up for that because I have to do I have to work and do all that other stuff, live. But yeah, so I hope I do have. I hope it'll be fun. I'm sure they'll do more details about Pokemon Legends ZA, which will be exciting. I'm not sure what else they'll be talking about. It's always a surprise what they put in these. Like, they could honestly probably just make the entire presentation about Legends CA and people will be satisfied. Well, at least, the Pokemon fans, I'm sure there'll be plenty of people out there to complain, but, if you're watching Pokemon Presents, you're probably gotta be a Pokemon fan anyway, so. But yeah. Okay, so over here we have this. We have to walk hand in hand like it's not Yellow Brick Road or something. Weird. And then Professor Juniper is going to show us how to dogfight, even though we already know how to do that. Right. So yeah, regarding the Pokemon Presents, I really don't know what to expect from that aside from news on Legends ZA, but I hope it's interesting. I already said that. But like if I were to make some sort of prediction, maybe maybe they put some more of the Pokemon games on the Nintendo Switch Online model, subscription thing. So that'd be pretty neat. I know Coliseum and Gale of Darkness is supposed to come out soon-ish, I think. It was not already out. But yeah. which I think will also be interesting. I wonder if you could maybe hook up Gale of Darkness and Colosseum to like the Pokemon Home application. That would be interesting. So if you do those games and you know hook them up with the Pokemon Home, well there you go. You got Pokemon Colosseum and Gale of Darkness Pokemon inside your home and potentially transfer that to other games. You know, maybe that's not too significant to some people, but as I recall, there was some instances where, depending on the coding of certain Pokemon and certain games, that if you do transfer some Pokemon, that they might turn out shiny. Maybe I don't quite remember how it went. I might be completely misremembering that entire thing. So yeah. Um, but yeah. Aside from that, uh, in terms of what I might want, um, maybe a Pokemon fighting game. Like I'm just a big fighting game fan in general, so that'd be pretty neat. Let's see if we get an encounter. We do not. Okay, let's see if we can talk to this worker right over here. We do. Oh, nice. Can you give us a potion? Okay. And, you know, we've had pretty bad luck with this top grass and this bottom grass right down here, so maybe we'll get lucky with this grass. Alright, what is our first encounter? We have Houndoom. Okay. Houndoom, pretty strong. I mean, it can be pretty strong, you know. I'm going to Poison Fang you. Okay. Well, that's just not fair, man. Come on. Like, the salt has already started to begun. Like, I honestly want to do a do-over, but that's breaking the rules and... Ugh! Like, dude, come on. I have been so unlucky on Route 1. What is up with that? I'm actually tilted. I'm so annoyed. I am so annoyed. Like, of all the moves, of what... I think the only way that could have been more insulting was if it had wool... Yeah. Yeah. What? Well, why can't I say this? Whirlwind. Or roar. Because teleport is like, okay, fine. Go away then. Screw you, I guess. But with roar or whirlwind, it's like, nah, you're not even worth my time. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. That's no one of those other moves is just more insulting. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you don't know what I'm saying, but you know what? You know how I feel. Like, dude, like, oh, that's so. Okay. Anyway. Um. Anyway. Yeah. Pokemon fighting game would be pretty neat. We have a lot of fighting games coming out soonish, though. So, maybe not. Maybe we should slow our roll on in terms of the fighting game stuff. But I also expect a lot of, like the Pokemon subscription stuff to come up, like Pokemon Sleep. Maybe they'll have news on Pokemon Go. You know, the mobile stuff. I remember they also had that Pokemon Champions thing. I'm not too interested in it. I'll be real with you. But yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Bianca, waste your time right over there. Let's see. They talk about that over there. I'm just gonna go down here. Let me see if I can go back. I can. Let's see. I'm curious what else we could have gotten from this. Oh my god. Houndoom, I'm already so pissed. I'm just glad the one good thing, surprisingly, I never thought I'd say this. The one good thing about Stall is that I didn't damage this thing. It has Sacred Sword? Really? Well, I was going to say that the one good thing about this was that Stall let us go first, and it didn't waste our time. But there it did. It did waste our time right there. What? What? Oh. We can't catch this. One, because of the rules, but two, we only have freaking Pokeballs, but dang. Okay. What? What was that? What was that? Well, now I'm scared. Do I run away? Oh, freaking Stall. I swear to... This thing has Free Shock? Of all the moves, of all the freaking moves. Like, what are the chances of that, man? Like, seriously. Okay, well, we duck out that. Oof. So for the record, Route 1 in this run had Houndoom that could teleport, and Zekrom that has Free Shock. Why does Route 1 hate me? I don't understand. I really don't. It's just, that's whack. Anyway. So yeah. I think they said that the presentation was supposed to be like, maybe 22 minutes or so. I don't remember. Like around 20 minutes, I think. But yeah, hopefully it'll be substantial. I honestly don't expect it to be. I expect most of it to be mobile games and or merchandise. Maybe they'll have some news about some Pokemon anime. Like I don't know if you guys remember or saw Pokemon Concierge, but you know, it was good. It was okay. I know they have a season 2 in the works, so maybe why can't I talk today? Maybe they'll have news on that. Ooh. But yeah. What do you guys think? Wait, do you guys think that what is it? The Pokemon presentation will be fine, or will it exceed your expectations? Like, everyone's going to watch it just for Legends of ZA. Let's be clear. That is the only reason people are gonna watch it. Nobody cares about the mobile games. Nobody cares about champions except for the real tryhards. Other stuff are just a bonus, like the anime stuff, the like and maybe some more tongue-in-cheek stuff, like what was it? Just no, what the? Why does this guy have a ho-oh? Jesus! Oh, Christmas. Lava Plume. Yeah, this thing is a fire type. That's awesome. Maybe. I don't know. Man, Stall is just... What? No, don't do this to me. Do not do this to me. I swear. Oh, Jesus Christmas, this game is gonna give me a heart attack. Ooh. Ooh. Thief? Funnily, I don't think so. I think we'll just give up on Thief. I don't know. I don't know. Just a feeling. Just, you know, just a feeling. Alright, see ya, Chicago White Sox fan. Now, what a weird guy, being a Chicago White Sox fan. I didn't know those existed. Anyway, we're gonna heal up before we die. So this Volcarona, with Stall, has defeated 2 legendary Pokemon. 2 box art legendary Pokemon, mind you. So that's pretty neat. But yeah, I can't really say I'm looking forward to the Pokemon presentation, but I I don't I don't have anything against it either. I guess yeah, most Pokemon presentations are pretty milk toast to me. You know, like that's the thing. People only watch those for that one thing. The next mainline game. And sometimes they do have some additional surprises to them, typically reserved for like the Pokemon Day Pokemon presentations. But yeah, aside from that, nothing. Not like people really only watch it for the one thing, which is why it's always at the end of the presentation. Once what do you say? Okay, I think I would. Okay, our special encounter will be one of the rustling grasses, right? Come on, come on. But I'm trying to trigger the rustling grass. Okay. But yeah, like I don't even remember what I was saying. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I yeah, getting backtracked and all that. So yeah, if the main thing about a presentation was showcased at the beginning or even middle, I suppose, of the presentation, then yeah, people would leave. Like that's obvious marketing 101. It happens with not just Pokemon, it happens with all Nintendo Directs, it happens with presumably Xbox and PlayStation showcases and all the other um, gaming companies. It makes sense. But man, I just wish for one presentation, any presentation from any company to just show their cards like after, so some people don't waste their time. Like no one cares about the mobile games. No one. Like yeah, Pokemon Go was a hit, but like aside from that, it's like okay, what we got? We have Togepi. You know what? Sure. Nice, weak, vulnerable. Hopefully not weak to poison type moves. Okay, it's looking like a ground type. Oh, it is a ground type. Nice. Uh, do we push our luck? Should I go for a low roll? Togepi does not have a great catch rate, that's the thing. Okay, we're gonna throw out one Poison Fang. One. Okay. Oh, we got the low roll. Nice. Alright. And it worked out. So hopefully, Togepi stays in here. Maybe Togepi has a better catch rate than I remember. I don't know. I just remember it being a pain in the butt to catch in Legends Arceus. But yeah, we got Togepi. The Spike Ball, it is a ground fire type. It transforms the kindness and joy of others into happiness which it stores in the shell. That's very nice, very neat. Good on you, Togepi. Dang it, I forgot. I was gonna name it. Oh, that's a... Oh! Well, that's... I didn't even name Volcarona. That's my bad. Whoops. I completely, in my rambling and raving, I completely forgot to name all of them. That's on me. So we are not going to restart the run, just to be clear. But I am going to look up where the name rater is. Name rater. Pokemon White. It is in Castelia City. So yeah, we definitely have to go past Lenore's gym if we want to abide by the rules of this game. Anyway, oh, I was gonna look up Togepi's, so yeah, whatever. Okay. Well, I kind of wish we had a Smoke Ball now too, because it'd make running away with Togepi a lot easier. Because the Pokemon we have to switch out to is a Volcarona with Stall, so that's not fantastic. But I am glad that this was at least a Pokemon that was relatively easy to catch. We got something. Alright, what's Togepi's... What is Togepi's ability? It has Drill Run and Sand Attack and Liquid Ooze. Alright, so if someone tries to Leech Life us or Giga Drain us, then Togepi says no. So I guess that's pretty neat. What Pokemon can be found on Route 1? There's Patrat and Lillipup, right? And P-Dub, I think. So... Houndoom, Zekrom, and something else, and I don't like those chances to be real with you. So we'll just move on. Alright, what we got? We have... another Togepi. Again, another ground fire type. Now we do have Drill Run. They do too. Don't do that. Okay, we are stronger, but I do not like the risk. I do not. So we'll just send out our much stronger Volcarona. I meant to get rid of the level cap because the level cap thing is just so frustrating to work with. But I was thinking about it and come on, man. I was thinking about it and maybe it'll be fine. Hopefully, like if we make it past Lenora, I'll be fine with it. If we somehow fail this run, then I think we'll forego the level cap rule because it's just such a so weird to work with. Unless it's entertaining, in which case, what? What? Yeah, we're just gonna run. Okay, never mind. No, we're not. It still could be dead. Togepi is dead. Okay. Makes sense. Well, Rayquaza seems like it's a Psychic type, so... I guess we're doing this. Alright, is Psychic resistant to poison? I don't remember. Of course it misses. How silly of me to assume that it wouldn't. I don't understand. How is what is Gunkshot's accuracy rate? Like, my goodness. It doesn't affect... Oh, so it's a ghost type? Ah, it's a ghost psychic type. I assume. Huh. Well, that's awesome. Well, Togepi's dead. It didn't last that long. I wish we could have gotten one level off it. What is it with all the legendary Pokemon? Seriously, what the frick? Well, we take that. I'm actually kind of glad that wasn't our encounter. If it did that as an encounter, that would have been devastating. Okay, we got another Rayquaza. Honestly, this is great for training. So, you know. You know what we could do is like we could get rid of the level cap rule for like the first few gyms. You know what I'm saying? Like I know maybe that doesn't make sense. Maybe that I don't know. But Volcarona is clearly gotta be way strong, so I don't know. Anyway, Rayquaza's dead. I think Gunshot has like an 80% accuracy rate, so it missing 4 times in a row is just annoying. Let's see, we fight this guy. Hopefully he doesn't kick our butts. Alright, what you got, buddy? You got Livanin. Ah, nice. Very unlikely it's a grass type still. I mean, we could try, but yeah, I don't think it's a grass type. Magic Code. Okay, you know, that's fine. Poison Fang completely ignores that. So does Storm Flow, actually. Don't do that. Okay. Alright. You wanna play that game? Bug? Okay, that doesn't really do anything. That's ooh. That really didn't do anything. Oh. Nice. Alright, so we defeated... What was his name? Richard or something? I don't know. Okay, we're going to avoid her. So, what we're gonna do is that we're going to... I think we'll play... We'll play in a way that the level cap... We meet the level cap. We won't get rid of the level cap rule, is what I'm saying. So Volcarona can be at max level 14 for this first gym. So yeah, and hopefully this game doesn't screw us over in that regard. Alright, what are our items up here? We have a spell tag, okay, and a Helix. Oh, a Helix fossil. That's a free encounter, free gift thing. Oh god damn it! I forgot about this one. I completely forgot about this battle. Gosh darn it. She has 2 Pokemon. And hopefully they're both weak. I completely forgot about this battle. Well, that's a great start. Alright. Both level 6. Or, one's level 6, one's level 7, I believe. But yeah, Mega Horn. Oh. Yeah. Oh no, oh no, don't like that. Why did this Pokemon have to have Stall, man? Stall is just so bad. Okay. Scizor is down. We got a level 12. Oh, Spheal? Okay, that's pretty... I would say easy, but this game has surprised me in more ways than one. Okay. See Zap Cannon. What the hell? 1, how did that hit? And 2, why? Just why, of all the moves? So we're going to heal up. I'm not taking any chances. That hit again? How? Dude, that's like... That's almost as mathematically improbable as Gunkshot missing 4 times in a row. I'm both impressed and annoyed. Yep, of course, Paralyzed hits. Yep. If it hits another Zap Cannon, I'm gonna be... Okay, it doesn't hit another Zap Cannon. That's good. 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 Alright. I couldn't read all that. Some you win, all that. See you, Bianca. Don't know what that was about. That was kind of annoying, I'll be real with you. Okay, so, go in here. Heal up. We got to, say goodbye to Togepi. It lasted less than the battle. Oh, wait, was it less than about... It wasn't long. Yeah, it wasn't long. Alright, so... Let us... back... Well, let's see what we got. We have Snow, Canyon, Craig... We gotta name this to, well, we already named it Afterlife once. Well, no, we named it Heaven once, so we're gonna name it Afterlife now. Afterlife. There we go. Afterlife. There we go. And... No, Togepi, you were potentially useful, but you were not. You just weren't. So 07 in the chat for Togepi. You existed. Alright, what we got? So after this, we're gonna pick up a few things. I'm going to go ahead and grab this item down here. Dubious disc, that's actually useless to us. Unless we somehow get a Porygon 2, which I doubt for some reason. After that, we go over here. Grab this little item. What is this? This is a Quick Claw. That's actually useful. I believe that negates Stall. So we're going to give that to Volcarona. Hey, look at that. Alright, and then there's a guy down here who has some business. Okay, nice. Alright, so depending on how things go, this might be a run where I just don't catch any Pokemon. Not because I don't want to, but because my luck is just so terrible. So we might just have to rely on all the gifts and the fossils that we pick up. Horsey, okay, that's really easy to take down. But again, this game has a million ways to surprise us. Okay, bug type. Bug type, Horsey. Interesting maneuver right there. Oh, poison. Nice. Okay, we got our Quick Claw activated. Nice. Yeah, the Quick Claw is going to be super... Dang it. I don't know why that would work. That's clearly a bug type. That's a complete waste of a Storm Throw and a Quick Claw activation. Whoopsies. Alright. And Whimsicott. Ah. Okay. Are you... Okay. Maybe Psychic type? Maybe? I don't know. Sludge Wave, okay. Alright. Oh my gosh, all these Pokemon are resistant to all these moves. Yeah, we need Venoshock. Venoshock would be pretty useful for us. What? Oh my god, Gunk Shot, stop! Sucking! Okay. We got another hit off the Quick Claw. So I guess Whimsicott is also a poison type. That makes the most sense. But man, this is so frustrating. Stop doing that. I swear to Christmas, if we lose to a freaking Whimsicott, I'm going to be so annoyed. All we need is one more hit. We need one more hit. There we go. Oh, man. Swear. Yeah, so Volcarona. Not great against steel or poison types, apparently, now that I'm learning. I need to buy some potions, I need to heal up. And then we'll go pick up our monkey. Aside from I think one more battle. I think there's another battle between that and the monkey. So yeah. Potions are real important for us. I'm gonna grab 9. And a few Pokeballs. Alright. Alright. Let's go back and pick up our monkey. Yep, there's another battle here, because of course there is. Okay, what do we get? 3, we have Gastrodon. Not exactly, not weak, but not something we want to encounter necessarily. Okay, maybe it's only a bug type, hopefully. Gunk Shot, don't let me down like you usually have. Recoil? Recoil? Is this thing holding a life orb or something? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, it's dead now. Okay. Ampharos. Oh, another pretty decently strong Pokemon. It has Dig, of course it does. And the worst thing is that Quick Claw can still activate, so if we go first, then we're just screwed. Okay. Yeah, now it's pretty sizable. Okay. Not too that low speed, not accuracy. Oh, nice. Oh. Okay, that's 2 down. Afro's definitely scary, and Primplup. This guy has a pretty decent team, I gotta say. Like some semi-strong Pokemon and all that. Yeah. Judgment. Wait. Oh, okay. Not enough. I think Judgment is a normal type move anyway, so this might be a normal type? It is. Nice. Okay. Whew. There we go. Alright, now we get on Monkey. What do we have? Probopass. Okay. Got Probopass. Okay, we're going to properly name this one. We agreed on celestial bodies, right? So what's a celestial body? I think. Okay. I think I get it. I'm not gonna name them, but I'm not gonna name them instantly after the planets. So I'm gonna call this one Io. It works off because of, you know, ions, you know, they're working, those magnetic things. But, you know, Io is also, cleanse tag, okay. You know, Io is just, you know, a pretty decent planet name. We have a poison grass type. I think that person said that, yeah, grass type, Probopass is good against fire type, which clearly isn't. It was just... No, actually, I don't know what they were working off of. Because Volcarona is technically Oshawott, so we're going to be facing Silent. So it should have been... Anyway, sorry, I'm thinking... Blaze, actually useless. That is a useless ability. That might actually be more... Well, no, it's not. Almost as equally as useless as Stall. We have Fang, Tail, Jab, and Worry Seed. Alright. I guess it could be worse. I guess, but... Man, that's... oof. I mean, we already have a poison type, and Blaze is just not good. Just isn't. Like Blaze Torrent and Overgrow, what are all just terrible abilities. Like they are. Like, granted, they do have their use because, you know, of how they work. But I would honestly rather have something else. Not Stall, to be clear, but, you know, something. No, maybe like, I don't know, Trickster or Trace. I don't know, I'm just kind of thinking off the top of my head. Like, I'm not asking for the most broken ability, but dang, something. Probopass learns no fire-type moves. Like, none. I assume. We have Bastiodon. Okay. What does Warrior Seed do again? It makes makes the opponent have insomnia, right? So I guess that could be useful for scoping out what abilities these Pokemon generally have. Anyway, I completely forgot what the accuracy rate of some of these are. Okay, well, awesome. That is great to know. That Bastiodon is also a freaking poison type. It has Unaware, but now has Insomnia. Okay, well, wow, Bastiodon with Coil. That's actually kind of terrifying. Alright, well, we have no great Pokemon for Poison type. Ah, Jesus Christmas. Dude, Bastiodon with Coil. That is actually nuts. Okay. We don't want to suppress that. He's just pushed up more of his nonsense. And it's scary. We're probably gonna lose this, man. Damn. Oh, yeah, Stormflow, yeah. Stormflow did a pretty decent amount of damage. We'll see how much longer we can do that. But, okay, Poison Tail is not very effective. Okay, cool. So all that Core Link and that does nothing. He has a berry. Of course he does. Alright. So I saw some news earlier today regarding a very popular VTuber. So you guys probably know what I'm talking about if you are in the know of that circle. So the famous VTuber Iron Mouse, who I think might still be like the most watched Twitch streamer. Like I think at one point she was, but you know, Iron Mouse anyway. She worked for the company V Shoujo, which is, you know, along the same lines as Hololive and Niji Sanji, being like those big corporation type deal things that you know, handled talent. It was a talent agent. What? Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, this Bastion is still alive? Dude! I'm so glad I picked up all these potions. Oh, dude, this Bastiodon is really freaking terrifying. What? Oh. I saw what you tried to do there. I saw what you tried to do there. But anyway. So, Iron Mouse left her company, V Shoujo, for not on good terms. So what happened was that essentially, from what I understand, I could be what the hell, man. From what I could understand, they did not pay her properly in terms of, you know, payment and stuff. But in addition to that, a company VShojo did not pay out $500,000, so 500,000 K, or 500,000 dollars, yeah, to charity, to a certain charity, a charitable cause that Iron Mouse is very much a part of. And so it's just all around seedy stuff from VShojo, and you know it's bad, but what? And you know it's bad when Iron Mouse just sends it out. Like, Iron Mouse is a pretty big talent, so she has a lot of leeway and like a lot of clout. But even she can be held back by the power of an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement. So either she just ignored the NDA to just lay it all out there, or they somehow didn't get her to sign an NDA on this stuff. But either way, the fact that she had to like actually spell it out to all these, that she had the opportunity without fear to spell out the wrongdoings of VShojo is pretty major. Like, this is not a minor thing to happen. Like, this is the kind of news that I expect like Moist Critical to cover in coming days, because it is just so, it is actually baffling. Like, it's like not baffling. Well, I mean, yes, baffling in the surprising sense, but baffling in the sense that yeah, like, it's crazy that it even happened in the first place. Okay, we got Chap in the making, except he doesn't say it in these, does he? But yeah, it's just surprising, and of course, just in general, just really skeevy on VShojo's part, if it's true, which it seems like it is. Like, like for those of you whom are aware of Iron Mouse, she's not one to like hold grudges, or from what I've seen anyway. I'm not the biggest Iron Mouse fan, but she's not one to like just leave off on bad terms, I would assume. But the fact that VShojo just did so much wrong against her, like, Iron Mouse just seems like one of the nicest people out there, and like, I know behind like a VTuber facade, some people might seem fake, and there have been a lot of fake VTubers to an extreme case, but Iron Mouse does seem like she's one of the more genuine people. Like, she could put on an act, and I'm sure part of it is an act, but for the most part, I don't believe it is out of like putting up a character, or putting up like, or out of like an opportunist lens. Like she just doesn't like, in the general sense of being, just play it up for the camera, but that's it, and just be, just be nice and excellent to each other, and that kind of thing. So when something major, like, wrong for that, withholding of charitable donations, as well as withholding of payment for services, yeah, I mean, that's pretty bad. It's a pretty bad look on VShojo's part, and it's actually really hard to weigh those circumstances with the Niji Sanji stuff that happens a few. Uh-oh. Yeah, obviously, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it has Sky Attack. What's up with that? Like, why even have... Why? 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 Just why? Don't kill. Don't kill. Okay. Well, it didn't kill, but it didn't take down either. It's probably got Brave Bird, right? Yeah. So we got, nope, Double Edge. That's even more annoying because they knew they were going down and they wanted to take us down with it. Alright, so Mold Breaker, and that's really good for us actually. So very likely that we will exceed the level cap, but really this thing has Sacred Fire. It's Sacred Fire. Of course it does. So why wouldn't it? Alright, how much does Sacred Fire actually do? A lot apparently. Because now it has burned us. Because of course it has. Well, we might not even have to hit the level cap because this game just loves doing this to me. Alright, I'm gonna Poison Fang you, see if that works. Nope. Dude, we're gonna fall to a freaking Rhyhorn. And of course, it critical hits. Of course it did. Alright, awesome. Fantastic. Oh. Sacred Fire is only like... No, it doesn't matter. Well, we white it out. All because they had a Hydreigon that could fly and a Rhyhorn that had Sacred Fire for some gosh darn reason. Well, awesome. Yeah, that's the run. Nope. We can't progress any further because that's just how it is, unfortunately. So let me go ahead and load up the next one, and yeah, I'll go ahead and just do that. Let me see if I can just load it up this way. Ow, my ear. Let's see if we can. Nope. Hold on. Nope, we cannot do that. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, no. Sorry. Just ow, my ear. Alright, run number 2. Unfortunately, we did not get to Lenore. We didn't even get to Silent. So that was awesome. But anyway, so run number 2. Hello, my name is Juniper. Here's a Pokemon. It's like a little chinchilla thing. Yeah. So yeah, with Reese, am I done talking about Reese Shoujo? Like, I mean, it's some pretty major news, but sure. Like, well, I mean, I guess you could argue that the last run didn't even count because we didn't even name our Pokemon. So, no, we're gonna call you Finn. I don't know why, we're just gonna call you that. So why Finn? Because we're gonna finish this run. Yes, we are, because we're so good at Pokemon. We're just gonna do a little skipping here. Okay, yep. We're just gonna hold our fast forward button on our Nintendo DS's. Is this joke already played out? I don't know. It's amazing because we had a lot of good, like, close calls, you know, from, all those legendary Pokemon, Sharon and his freaking Bastiodon. That was a pretty nutty one. But nope, it had to be Rhyhorn. Nope. Alright, so, yeah, I mean, I'm just so curious. I'm just curious on how everything will play out with V-Shoujo and all that, but hopefully everything will be made right. I don't know if it will, but we'll have to see. We have Regirock, Meganium, and Victory Bell. Rock type Regirock. What is Regirock's normal ability? Is it sturdy? It's probably sturdy. Well, call me crazy, but I think I want to start with Meganium. A second type Meganium? Like, that can't be too bad, right? Like, it has to be somewhat good. I don't want a Pokemon too strong, so Regirock is, like, off the table. And Victory Bell, like, I don't know, man. Was Victory Bell also a second type? I think I just noticed that. Anyway, sorry. Just doing a little adjusting here. Alright. What do we have? And what we gotta name our Pokemon after? We'll see. We shall see. Tornadus. Alright. Starting off strong. Alright, we have Meganium is a pure psychic type with Night Days. Oh. Magic Room. Luster Purge. And Wish. Not bad, actually. Liquid Ooze. You know what? Sure. If an opponent has Leech Life, then it'll be fine, I think. Okay, we're gonna Night Days. Oh, yeah, obviously. Yep. Of course it will. Of course it will do that. I'm not sure if I want to win this battle because it might give out too much experience, but we'll see. We'll see. Ooh. Alright. But yeah, we shall see how the V-Shoujo stuff plays out. Like, hopefully something major actually does happen, because, just... Oh, because, charity fraud is probably one of the... I mean, charity fraud is just gotta be one of the worst white-collar crimes out there, right? Not just for, the fact that, you're taking away charity for people who need it, but, like, why even do it in the first place? Like, aside from, pure greed and all that, but... Reflect. Hold on. Reflect is... Both Reflect and Calm Mind are pretty decent, but... I think we're gonna keep Calm Mind. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're good on that. Yeah, but yeah, see what I mean? We level up like 4 freaking levels, and now we're not gonna be able to catch anything. Yeah. Alright. But yeah, it's just so weird. Like remember when the completionist had some horrible charity fraud allegations brought up to him? I think they were confirmed too. But yeah, that was pretty Magnemite. Oh, yeah, Tornadoes and Magnemite. Yeah, those are both equally the same Pokemon. Yep. same in terms of strength and all that. But yeah. Anyway, um, I don't really remember. I don't remember. Well, maybe I didn't even hear about it, but I don't remember any like uh, punishments or consequences for the completionist or his company. But I do remember that his channel and his brand is not the same after all that came out because no one talks about him like at all, except for like those rare times where we do discuss this kind of thing. And it's sad because I do believe that Gerard and his content were entertaining. They were fun. They genuinely were. But the fact that all that charity fraud happened under his nose, maybe he did have something to do with it. I don't know. But the mere fact that it did happen under his watch is just horrible and unacceptable. And you just can't really see him in the same light. It's kind of the same with well, it was his name, Pro Jared. Like Pro Jared used to have like millions of views and like he was close to like a million subscribers, as I recall, when certain things came out about him. And now his content's just not the same. Like he can certainly try. Like he certainly has tried. But I don't like only the most loyal of fans have accepted his stuff for what it is, whether if it's actually good or not. And you can like whatever you want, and you can always separate the art from the artist and whatnot. But even then, sometimes when you see an artist in a different light, much like the completionist or Pro Jared, like sometimes it's just hard to like actually separate the art from that person because there's a part of you, like for me anyway, there's sometimes just a part of you that you're aware that for as deeply flawed as these people are, like the content they put out also has that little signature to it, like that little part, and some people just can't accept that. I didn't nickname the Pokemon again, dang it! Dang it. Well, now we definitely have to get to Castelia City this time. Dang it. I need to nickname my freaking Pokemons. Freaking... I did not mean to do that. That was an accident. Ooh. Anyway. I don't know why I'm getting so heavy on this episode. I apologize if that's not your thing, but I do find this kind of stuff relatively interesting because we do live in the zeitgeist of content creation, and when part of our lives revolve around these content creators, whether like in this parasocial relation, like for as terrible as it may seem, yeah, we're just in an age where we can't separate ourselves from that social media, from the parasocial aspect of ourselves with these content creators and what they make for our entertainment, which isn't necessarily bad. I wouldn't say it's necessarily good, but it's not necessarily bad because it's just excessive, excessive because we're in the age of information where we have easy access to everything at the tips of our fingers. Like we have computers right in our pockets. Like whether it's a phone or a tablet, a computer, or some other thing. Like we're just in this. We're just wrapped up in this new world of absorbing information, and part of that information are the people who give it to us. Like, people like myself, streamers. Yeah, people who make movies on YouTube. Like, I'm not a fan of his content, but Darman. You have commentators, you have essayists, you have critics, you have you have other people. So so when we put our lives like place a part of their content into our lives, then yes, it's hard to. It is hard. Like I will sugarcoat it. It is hard to just deny that some people that we've never met will just be a part of us, and if some of those people let us down, like the completionist Pro Jared, or even a big corporation like V Shoujo, then yes, um, it is it's not it's not wrong. In fact, I would say it's actually really healthy to actually feel let down and view them in a different light. Again, we should, depending on how it is, separate the art from the artist, but sometimes sometimes you can do that, and sometimes you shouldn't do that, because some artists are just reprehensible. Like the completionist and Proof Jared, what they did were pretty bad, but technically not to the extent of um someone say like the Lost Prophets singer. I don't even remember what was his name. Ian Watkins. Yeah, that guy's awful. That guy's a terrible person. So and I'm fairly certain that no one can listen to that guy's music anymore because of what he did. And I think that's okay. That's wow, roll Corona. It's like destiny. And not only is it okay, like sometimes it should be acceptable. Like again with Ian Watkins, if you still listen to his music, sure, maybe it does resonate with you, but there's also that part where maybe it shouldn't, because some of that music also has that little tinge of what Ian Watkins was about, and maybe we should not like that music. Like, I know it's rough. Ooh, Liquid Ooze. Oh wow, Liquid Ooze is already having some sort of effect, and hopefully it doesn't go too far. Okay, but yeah, sorry, that's just my 2 cents. Of course, Roku is not gonna get caught so easily because it's Volcarona. Um, Volcarona seems to be a grass bug type potentially. Yeah, I don't think we're catching Volcarona. Well, that makes things a little more difficult. Okay, well, I'm going to go out on a limb here. See if Volcarona can horn leech us. Maybe it won't. Maybe it won't horn leech us, but it will keep ingraining. So maybe that'll give us a few more chances at. Well, no, it horn leeches us. Nope. Okay. I'm gonna throw another Pokeball at this thing. Can we catch it? Can it even shake? Okay, last Pokeball. If it doesn't catch, it doesn't catch. It didn't even shake once. 5 Pokeballs and no shaking. I'm not surprised, I'm just disappointed. Yeah. I don't know why Gen 5 Pokemon are just so weird in terms of both catch rate and evolution progress. Like like Larvesta evolves into Volcarona at what, level 58 or something? Maybe 60 something, I don't know, man. But anyway, yeah. So if someone's calling us, I'm going to go ahead and get a swig of water. Oh, Mm. Mm. Um, yep. Hydrate, my friends. Hydration is key. Alright, let's see if we can hopefully get further than Silent. So I gotta say that maybe it's just my luck. Maybe, in fact, I'm willing to bet it is a lot of my luck. Um, but yeah, it's not giving me a really good impression of Nuzlocking. I'll be real with you. Like I know people love the challenge, and the challenge is fun to watch. It is. I've seen plenty of Nuzlocke runs from Alpharad. What what? Why am I blanking on his name? Oh my god, why am I blanking on his name? Sorry, I can't. For some reason, I just can't remember his name. But yeah, I've seen Nuzlocke and it's fun. It looks fun, but man, the the stress alongside the general pain of just getting so far yet not is just it's just painful, man. How many Pokeballs do we get? We got 5. Should have grabbed 10. Alright. Anyway, but hopefully this Nuzlocke run is going to be the luckiest and the most skilled. We got a pretty decent Pokemon with some pretty decent moves. We didn't get our Route 1 encounter, but that's honestly par for the course for this game. Route 1 just does not like me. So we got, I don't know, this old man talking to us about, I don't know, I think it's trying to sell us a car or something, I don't know. Who cares? Yeah. So, what was I gonna say? Oh, so I was actually rewatching a show. Maybe you guys have seen it. It's a show called Psych. It was a detective show from the mid 2000s. Um, and it's a great show. It's really fun. It's really funny. Um, it's essentially about a guy who fakes his way about being a psychic to work for the police department. And so he solves crimes with his hyper observation skills and psychs out the police with his quote unquote abilities of psychic magnitude. And it's fun. So I was rewatching that, just generally playing that in the background as I was working. And the one thing I've always, well, I won't say hated, but didn't find really that interesting about Psych is that they would usually have B plots to the episodes and they just weren't good or they didn't really tie into anything of significance. Of course, we get poisoned. But I think that is a poison type. Yeah, so the B plot would never like actually tie into what was happening. Oh, and just for the record, because we lost our first run, we are foregoing the level cap. So with no more level cap. I do not care. But I want to like make it through this Nuzlocking challenge some way, somehow. So even if we hit level 14, yeah, level 15, I suppose, if you want to be technical. Even if we hit that, I don't care. We're going to still keep trekking on. Anyway, but yeah, there'd always be a B plot. Well, not always, but it just never tied into anything. It was just so it was weird because like it feels like it just feels like filler to the episode. like for one example, you have the main characters Gus and Sean like do the normal crime solving abilities, the crime solving stuff, and that's the main show. That's great. But then you have like the detectives just like fucking around, just doing whatever the frick they're doing, and like it didn't tie into anything. It didn't grow. It didn't grow like Lassiter or Jules into better people. It was just like a little funny side plot. And it's like, sure, I guess you can do that. Which I know Psych isn't the only detective show to do that, but I always found it a little distracting, and like it just took away from the overall experience of Psych. Like there's another detective show that I really like. It was Monk, about an obsessive compulsive detective, and Monk would usually have a B plot, but the B plot would actually sometimes like come around and actually tie into like the case sometimes. Like I remember there was one case where Monk was solving like a case, and then the B plot involved like Randy, the Lieutenant Randy, um, doing like some kids game, and then at the climax of the episode, like the kids game actually tied into what to actually catching the perpetrator of the murder case. And so yeah, that was a pretty neat little addition to the episode. Really helped out. You could say it was funny and serendipitous and all that, but in general, it actually did somewhat tie into like the entirety of the episode, and that was nice. But no, with Psych, it usually just didn't do that, and that's what mostly disappointed me about it. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and catch those Eradicate. Seems like it's a steel. Okay, well, no, we're not apparently. A steel type Eradicate. Okay, stay in the dang ball, you freaking rat. Okay, yeah. Thank you. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's just my little pure steel type. Okay. I can cure by cinder walls. Interesting. Okay, we are going to name this. We need to nickname these things. Okay, what was our naming convention? Again, I accidentally didn't name Meganium because I'm dumb. But we do need a nickname Eradicate. What should our naming convention be? Well, you know what? We were just talking about famous detectives, so why don't we go ahead and name these guys after famous detectives? I'm going to nickname you. Uh, hmm. I know. I'm going to name you. I don't think that's how you name it. Yeah, here we go. Perot? Is this how you name Perot? Pierrot. The Agatha Christie detective. I'm pretty sure that's how you spell it. Yeah. I mostly named it after the whiskers. He had the very famous whiskers. We have a muscle band, okay. What is Radicate's ability? It is Honey Gather. The Pokemon may gather honey. Awesome. I don't think Pyro is going to stay with us. Oh man, we could have had a Turtwig. Oh, level 5 Turtwig. And it has Cloud 9. That's actually a somewhat useful ability. Alright. Well, that stinks. Hmm. Alright. Well, now I'm just trying to think of other detectives. Hmm. I'm thinking Turtwig might be a normal type. Let's see, there's Sean Spencer from Psych, there's Adrian Monk from Monk, Sherlock Holmes, obviously. Who's that one detective? There's Inspector Clouseau from the Pink Panther series. Hmm. What about the Hardy Boys? The Hardy Boys are technically famous detectives. Nancy Drew is also a famous detective. Uh, how about the Scooby-Doo gang? They're famous detectives. Apparently I know more detectives than I let on, apparently. Alright. So, yeah. Alright, so... we shall keep trekking along. Okay, so... I'm just baffled by the fact that Route 1, we get so unlucky with Route 1, we just don't catch anything there. And with Route 2, we do catch something, but they're generally terrible. Like Ditto, Togepi, Eradicate, all not good. And of course this route also has Turtwig and Typhlosion. Of course it does. Snow warning. Can we just run? We can. Nice. Okay. Let's see when we fight this guy. That's probably... Okay. What do you get, my dude? You have Hitmonlee. Okay. Huh. What does Melburst do again? Is Melburst the counter type move? Magic Coat, reflects Leech Seed and other yeah, it's a retaliatory move. So really only Steel Wing and Gyro Ball can do something. I mean, I guess Metal Burst could also do something, but I have no idea, man. We'll try Metal Burst. Oh, okay, is Metal Burst a physical or... No, it is not. Nice. I mean, that clearly didn't do enough, but it was something. Attack on it. Okay, what the heck? What? Perot is a steel type, and you get just hit by a little bug move there. Okay. Well, that's just insulting. Alright, so is a bug fighting type? No, that's kind of interesting. Alright. Nah, we're good. We're good on guard swap. Alright, Perot consistently letting us down. Alright, we got Fisher Mark is down, I guess. We just gotta sneak past her. Gotta sneak past that guy too. Alright, cool. Somehow we dodged all that. Okay, what we got? We have a Moonstone. Okay, so we get something that could roll with that. That's nice. And a Choice Scarf. Sure. Not particularly useful for us. Oh my god, I forgot about Bianca. I actually forgot about Bianca. Okay, well, go Eradicate. I don't think you're gonna live through this Eradicate, but you know. I mean, Bidoof is pretty weak. Maybe Eradicate could live through it. I don't know. If we heal up a bit. Rhine. Ah. Water type Eradicate, huh? Well, nope. Okay. Nope, we are too fast apparently. Eradicate is made of paper, apparently. Eradicate can't even defeat a little Bidoof. No, I think we've just spoiled on the recent games. No, Legends Arceus and what was his name? Scarlet and Violet and I guess Sword and Shield. But man, the scaling of the older games is kind of wild, cause it makes Bidoof somewhat comparable to Meganium's body area, but no, Bidoof is actually closer to the size of Meganium's foot. Like, I don't know where I was going with that, but it's just interesting to me. I think we'll get rid of Gyro Ball. I don't think Radicate's that slow. Meryl, huh? Alright. But yeah, the scaling is just like I am used to it because you know I grew up with these games, but I'm also kind of not used to it, you know, because it's just jarring to think about when you actually get to know the scales of these Pokemon. Let's go ahead and heal up. Somehow Eradicate survives that. I don't know how. I don't think that's ever going to happen again. Probably, I don't know. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some items. We have a shiny stone, pretty neat. So if we somehow get a Chinchino, then yeah, that'd be pretty good. This guy gives us a Dusk Ball. Then there's one more item right over there before we have to go ahead and grab our monkey. Phrasing. Yeah. So, excuse me. Berry juice. Okay, sure. So yeah, let's go ahead and grab our monkey. I don't think I've ever really explained how much I love the music of this game. It is so good. Like, I think it just has the right balance of the chip tune and like the instrumental like composition behind it. It's just so good. I love it. What? Yeah, of course. Yeah, makes sense to me. Oh. Well, Eradicate 07, I guess. This thing has Lunar Dance. Interesting. Why couldn't you do that before that? Why couldn't you do Lunar Dance before? Okay. Still more Luster Purgers, I guess. Well, sadly, our prophecy came true. Eradicate did not survive the next one. Yeah. Hello, Sam. Thank you for joining us. This is run number 2. Because run number 1 just said no to us. So thank you for joining us today. So yeah, as you can see, Sam, we have the rules right on the right and the settings of this randomizer on the left. And you can't hear me? Oh, okay. Let me see if I can. Can you hear the game? Hopefully you can. Okay, can you? Hmm. Uh, Hold on. Thank you for letting me know. Let me see if I can. Maybe. Gosh, if it turns out that I've been talking randomly this entire time, this is. Oh boy. Okay, hold on. Okay, can you hear me now? Still very quiet? Oh. Hold on, let me see if I can just turn down the audio here. So you can still hear, like, you can technically quote unquote hear me. I thought it might be my microphone, maybe? Like, it could still technically be my microphone. Hold on. Let me see if I can adjust all this. Hmm. Sorry, let me see if I can. What is this thing doing? Hold on. Okay, I'm going to increase some of the volume here, and hopefully that could. Can you hear me better now? I hope you can. Maybe. Okay, just let me know if you can hear me better. And if not, then I hope like I turn down. I'm turning. Uh, Sorry, hold on. It is better. Thank you. Okay. Can you hear the game fine? Or do I need to like increase the game audio or something somewhat? Okay. So hopefully it's much better. If I've just been quietly talking this entire time, that would be embarrassing. And not good for optics. Um just let me know if any other issues. So and okay, thank you for letting me know. So yes. But yeah. As you can see, we have the rules, we have the settings, we have a dead rat in our party, and one Meganium. And just to be clear, we are foregoing the level cap rule. So yeah, like I've done like 4 previous runs with the level cap, and it's just not fun. Like it's just on another level of frustrating. Sadly, Raleigh is not alive. This is run number 5 if you want to be technical on the total count. But no, Raleigh is not alive in the sense of the Nuzlocking. I actually went back and played out more of that particular cartridge because I thought it was really fun. I'm just doing that in my off time, to be frank with you. But no, sadly, Raleigh and that run is dead. So yeah, it was a really fun run too. We had some really good Pokemon there, but we just fell flat to. I don't even remember what we fell to. It was like inside Gym 2. And it was actually the furthest we went. Tornadus. I don't even. What was Tornadus? I don't remember. Tornadus is dead. That's what it is. But yeah. Come on, dude. Really? Alright. So yeah, ever since the run with Raleigh, we have just been getting worse and worse. Which might be entertaining, I hope it's entertaining, but man, it's just... You gotta be kidding me, man, come on. Does Needle Arm even... No, it doesn't. So they had secret power. Can you stop? See what I'm talking about? This is just my luck. This is my luck. I'm getting flinched. I'm getting paralyzed. I'm getting all sorts of messed up here. And I have no shame with the with using potions. We're gonna survive. I swear to Christmas, if we get flinched or paralyzed again, I'm... Okay. Dude, stop! Like, yeah. Like, I'm actually getting tilted. I'm actually starting to really hate Tornadus. Like, I already didn't like Tornadus. I think it's a stupid design, and I think he's really frustrating to catch in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Dude, you got to be freaking kidding me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Finally. Jesus. Ugh. Alright. Alright, so technically we've gone beyond the level cap. But I don't care. We're gonna play this out. We're just gonna play this. Dude, it doesn't Night Days only have like a 95% hit rate? Like Night Days has hit more times in the single battle than it has the rest of the other game. Like I don't... That's just... What? Alright. Oh. Okay, we have Meganium, we get a Glaceon, that's awesome. Yeah, Glaceon, a really fun Pokemon. Haven't used one before. Oh my god, I meant to nickname it. Dang it. Dude, I don't know what is with me and pressing these buttons, man. Like, for the record, we have another Psychic type. Of course we do. Whoa. So, for those of you who weren't here last time, for the last run, we had a Poison type starter, and then the Pokemon we picked up was also Poison type. So now we have a Psychic type, and another Psychic type. Awesome. Alright. So hopefully we don't run into any Dark types. You have Sniper, okay. Pretty good. With Aqua Tail and Psychic. Along with Ally Switch, hold on. Huh, yeah, Ally Switch is pretty neat. And Rest. Alright, not bad. Wish I could have nicknamed you. That's on me. Alright, we got to heal up. We got to face Sharon. We have to put Eradicate in heaven. And then we gotta go face Silent. Alright. So, okay, come on, let's go. Okay, so we'll go ahead and make another heaven. We called it heaven, we called it afterlife, we called it purgatory before. Now we just gotta call it underground. Underground. Yeah, sure, underground. There we go. Underground. There we go. Well, Eradicate, you couldn't gather us any honey. And that's about it. You really didn't do anything for us. So, 072 Eradicate. You was something. Alright, let's go ahead and face Sharon, or whatever his name is now. Alright, what you got for us, man? We have... Christine. Ah. Sharon has gotten a lot of C and K names, actually. Cristiano, Christine. Maybe he's just destined to have a CK name, or something like that. Drizzle, ah. Sure. Alright. Actually, that works out well with Aquatail, huh? Serendipitous. Oh, well. And Metagross. Mmm. That could be pretty tricky to navigate around. Alright. Ooh. 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 Pretty good team composition. I have to say. A Staryu with Drizzle and a Water type Metagross. I gotta say, that's a pretty good team composition. Too bad they died. So yeah. 07 to Jaren, I guess. Or Christine, excuse me. Alright, we got berries. Now we just gotta find some cream. Berries and cream, berries and cream. God, that's such a weird... That is such a weird commercial. Alright, what we want to do is make it past that waitress in the gym. Because that's where we fell before. In the last run. To a Rhyhorn that knew Sacred Fire for some gosh darn reason. Alright. Alright, Silent, get in there. Get your butt in there so I can kick it. Alright. I want to give these guys some items, actually. What do we have? Oh, apparently I... wrong button. We have this choice scarf, we have the muscle band. I'll give the muscle band to Glaceon, actually. And then I'll give an Oran Berry to Meganium. And again, just to reiterate, I'm not cheating. We are foregoing the level cap. I do not care for that rule. We've had 4 runs with a level cap, and we're going to do 1 run without it. So just give me this little leeway, please. Alright, Mr. Waiter. Oh, waiter. I always thought that part of the SpongeBob movie was a little weird, right? Just SpongeBob getting drunk on ice cream. I mean, I guess it was funny, but I always found it weird, even when I was a kid. Aquatail, sure. Oh, water absorb, okay. Nice to know, nice to know. We shall psychic you. Oh. Rock slide, what the heck? Is this a rock type with water absorb? Oh, that's pretty interesting. Oh, Entertainer Lawrence. Well, that tracks. And by entertainer, we mean guy stuck in a 9-to-5 low-paying job. Yeah. Feels all too real to be real with ya. Alright, what we got? We have Lady Bob with a Glade. Why does this lady have such good Pokemon? She had a Hydreigon, a Rhyhorn with a Sacred Fire. Oh, Jesus. Razor. Oh. Oh. Yeah, of course. Of course it was a grass type. Of course it was the perfect counter. Why? Why does this game hate me? Oh, this game really hates me. Like, frickin' frick, man. What the frick? Ooh. And Gastrodon, okay. Hopefully not as complicated as Gallade. Yeah, I would say that's pretty not complicated. Oh, it's a fire type that went great for Glaceon. Not something you say often, actually, when you think about that. Alright. So yeah, like I said, I don't care about the level cap. If we did, this run would just straight up be over. Alright, so as a compromise, I won't leave the gym. I won't leave the gym to heal up. I mean, I do technically have an Oranberry and some potions on me, but yeah. So yeah, no level cap, but I cannot leave the gym. How about that? So I have to be well prepared, quote unquote. Masculine. Okay, cool. Cool. That seems pretty reasonable for us to take down. Oh man, oh. Oh, that thing did not have a chance. So aside from that little rule change, everything will stay the same. Because like the rest of the Nuzlocke rules, I don't really have as much of a complaint against them. Because you know that's what they're there for. If we got rid of some of those rules, then like there's just no point. There's no point for this to be a Nuzlocke. We might as well just play the game normally, right? So. Alright. Thunder Punch. Okay, that's pretty substantial. That is a pretty substantial move. Yeah. I don't know why it blanked out on that word. Oh, we have Fennel here. She wants us to. Okay. So essentially, she takes us upstairs for some fun, but not the fun we're thinking about. The fun that she's thinking about, which is talking about dreams and nonsense. Who cares? Would it be okay to use one Pokemon as a slave HM? I think it is. I think it is. I think that's what we'll do. We'll use one Pokemon as a slave HM. So, we can't use it in battle, like at all. We'll just use it as a slave HM. 07 for Glaceon. I did not give you a nickname. And we'll just move Glaceon over there, so we know that Eradicate cannot be used at all. Okay. I'm going to give Eradicate Cut. Wait, did I say slave HM? I meant HM slave. Like, what's a slave HM? Like an HM with the move slave? That's kind of messed up, isn't it? Okay, I mainly did that to heal up Meganium, so, yeah. There we go. Now we don't have to go back to the Pokemon Center, yay! Alright. So let's go to the Dream Yard to find that pink pillow thing. Or we could just... First off, I need to switch these two. But now, I'm going to go ahead and check out what's over here. Okay, what do we have here? We have another choice scarf. Cool. And a netball. Okay, that's something. That could give us an extra chance for catching something. We'll just have to find something that's a water type and figure out that's a water type. But, you know, something. It is something. And we move past you, we cut down this tree. Alright, so Bianca goes before us for some reason, I don't know why. Ladies first, I guess. Let's see, we hear the pink pillow talk. We go on to face that thing. And then a bunch of weirdos in pajamas come out to fight us. So this guy does something that you usually only see on the Rule 34. They're mostly just rambling about, I don't know, something about churros or, I don't know, bad working conditions. Who cares what they say? Lullaby, the Pokemon for literal idiots. Exhibit A. Like genuinely, does anyone like Lullaby? It's such a weird Pokemon. A Guard Split? Didn't we already have a choice for Guard Split? Or is that something else? No, I think we did. Like genuinely, who genuinely likes Lullaby? It's a weird design choice. Like I get it. It's a baby bird with an actual diaper, but why? Why put a diaper on a Pokemon? That's so weird. I don't like it. That's gross. So it just poops in the shell and then what? What does it do? Like funnily, you could say that Toxel also has a diaper design choice, but that diaper actually looks like it's actually a part of his body. With Lullaby, no, that's just a skull. Like that's just a straight up skull. Or maybe it's an eggshell. I don't know, but no. We have gets this. Nothing personal, kid. I'm not even paying attention to all this. Like, so then you have Masharna blowing smoke up Myrna's ass right over here. I keep making this joke. I need to find better material, but like that's basically what it is. It's just blowing dream smoke up his butt. Fennel finds a Pokeball. I don't know what, like, why? Why is it a Pokeball, actually, now that I think about it? Like, I get it's an item, but... Okay, first off, is Dream Mist so dense that it's just lingering about? But secondly, how do you even grab it, catch it? I don't know, man. The Azumarill, okay. Hey, Azumarill's a pretty good catch. If we can catch it, mind you. Meganium might be a little too strong, so... Okay. Okay. Oh, no, it's the other way around. Azumarill is the one who has the high ground. It's a bug type though, so netball? Okay, come on, let's go. Oh yes, let's go. We have a pretty decent, maybe Pokemon, a flying bug type. Okay. Okay, we are going to nickname this. We will. Uh, Again, our naming convention is what am I saying? Our naming convention is famous detectives for no other reason than the fact that we were thinking about detectives when I thought about it. So I'm going to go ahead and name this little guy. I think I might be naming this wrong. Hold on, I might have to look this up. How do you spell Detective Clouseau? Clouseau. Ah, here it is. Alright, so it is CLO U. Come on, stop. SEAU. Clouseau. Oh, it's Inspector Clouseau. Excuse me. So we have Inspector Clouseau and then Meganium, who honestly would probably just got a name Sean or Spencer after, you know, Sean Spencer. Oh, come on. Needle Queen, huh? Okay. It's pretty neat, I guess. That also probably would have been a pretty interesting catch. Anyway, I'm gonna run away. Let's go ahead and check what Clouseau is all about. Ooh, he has an item. Ooh, Amulet Coin. That'd be pretty good. Bug flying type, like we said, own tempo, cannot be confused. Okay. You know, I'm all gravy with that. Alright, so we're going to go a focus sash. Okay. And we have a smooth rock. Sure. Actually, the funny thing about the smooth rock is that it's not smooth. It has like a few spikes and stuff in it. So it's like the opposite of a smooth rock. It's a rough rock. Anyway. Yeah, I know you all are just like dying of laughter on your end, so I had to let you guys take a little breather there. You know, like a little laugh track playing in the background of whatever was happening there. Okay, so she teaches us how to use a watch. Her assistant comes up and tells me, I don't know, something about buying her mineral water or something, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and heal up here. I'm now realizing this could be interpreted as undergrad, which is undergrad, yeah. That's totally undergrad. Anyway, sorry, stupid. God, I do not miss the way that they did this. Like, you actually move the buttons to pick them up. I mean, now it's a lot easier to do that with touch screen for the DS and well, it's other ways of doing it through the Switch. Yeah, plus you didn't have to like actually you could. Sorry, I'm just rambling on at this point. Just rambling on about pointless stuff here. Just checking some stuff. Not, I guess nothing major here. We're going to move on to Route 3. Alright, I guess this is a pretty good place to train up. Hopefully we don't run into a rock type, otherwise Azumarill is just dead. You gotta appreciate the comedic timing of that one though, right? Like really? Like granted, Larvitar is probably not a rock type, but it's pretty funny. Anyway, sorry. It has head smash. What? Okay, never mind. It's probably a rock type. I wish you guys could see my face. It's like my eyes just turned all the way wide, like the widest it's ever been. Dude, Larvitar is a rock type. Well, it has a rock type move at least. So, like, dude, what the heck? Okay, we're just gonna get rid of you. Okay, yep, go away. Illumise, okay, we could easily take that on with Azumarill. Alright. Alright, Illumise. Signal Beam. Oh, it looks like Illumise is a vulnerable bet. I tried to make a quip there, but no. Well, I thought it was a grass type. Maybe it is, but okay, well. It looks like it is also a flying type, so grass flying type. Awesome, never mind. I thought Kuso could handle that, but it cannot. Perfect. Yeah, keep cotton guarding. We're gonna destroy you anyway. Yeah, die. Alright. Well, not the most ideal battle for Clouseau, but you know, baby steps, baby steps. Funny I say that inside of a daycare where literal babies are taking steps. Alright, let's see what this kid has. Alright kid, what you got? Yeah, let me guess, you have a Kyogre. Dealing, oh, that's nothing. But could you imagine though? Could you imagine? Anyway, yeah, you're dead. You're dead. You're not dead, never mind. It had Seed Bomb and it didn't affect us? How? No, it was, I guess it was Sand Bomb? I don't know, man. So it's a ground type. Okay, good to know. Sand Tomb. Oh, I read that as Seed Bomb for some reason. Fire Blast could be problematic. It is problematic. What the heck? No! Oh my god. Oh my god. Why does this thing have Fire Blast? Like, I know why, but why? Oh, man. Nope, no, oh, that was way too close for comfort. This game really loves throwing curveballs at us. Roost. Okay, I mean, all these are pretty decent moves. The fun thing is, I think Azumarill is a physical attacker, so I guess Silver Wind is the best one to get rid of. I don't know. That might be a terrible choice. Signal Beam, also a good candidate to get rid of, but Signal Beam is more powerful and it has a chance to confuse, so I guess that's my thinking. I want to rearrange some of these moves to make it easier on me. Yeah? Yeah, like so. Oh, well, maybe like this, yeah. And then... I guess like that, yeah. Alright. Ooh. Okay, we're going to go ahead and face off some of these kids. And then we're going to... Man, Azumarill is getting his butt kicked. Alright. Hopefully Executor's doesn't have a surprise rock type move or something like that. Takedown? Yeah, sure. Well, we are A-okay with that. Ice Burn. Ooh. Good thing we got Sky Drop. Okay, I think Bug Buzz will still... Yeah, Bug Buzz. Alright, cool. Hey, look at that. Cluso's first win. First actual win. And he got 2 levels. Hey, then look at that. Very nice. You know, I meant to give Cluso the amulet coin so that we can fleece these children out of more money. Alright. Alright, here we go. What do you have? You have Wurmple. Oh, that's nothing. Wurmple probably knows like 2 moves. Like Poison Sting or Tackle. I, of course, am being facetious. I know how devastating these things can be. You know, I wasn't being serious, game. You know that, right? I was just making a joke. I was making a joke, game. Why would you do this to me? Just why? Why? Oh. Well, Azumarill is dead, of course. You know, technically, that is on me. I really shouldn't have tested this game. I really shouldn't have. That is on me. But man, that hurts. I mean, we can all appreciate the comedic timing of that, though, right? Like, it's pretty funny. Okay, so technically I can't use Eradicate, so I'm gonna have to put Eradicate back in the PC, actually. Funnily, actually, if you so the one thing about this is that okay, well, Eradicate technically isn't necessary anytime soon anyway, so we don't have to have him or her, I guess. But funny thing is, if you only have one Pokemon, you can just skip. What? Well, I thought you could just skip this, but no, you have to have more than one Pokemon here. Okay. Alright. Um, okay, I guess we'll... No, stop. Okay, well, stop! Oh my god! God! Okay. We are going to withdraw Glaceon. There. Okay, so we'll only use Glaceon's non-damaging moves. So that'll be that. Because Glaceon is technically dead, meaning that Glaceon cannot damage anything. Unless it was a ghost type. But even then, it's like, you can't even, anyway. I don't know why I'm going with that joke. Anyway, so, only non-damaging moves from Glaceon. What? Is that how that works? I thought Ally Switch worked in the way that... I thought Ally Switch was switching with the party. I didn't know it actually switched with the... Huh. You look at that. Ooh. I legit only thought that was with the party, not with the actual partner in battle. Huh, the more you know. Alright, well, we beat up those twins because they just felt like being in our way. No, in hindsight, we could have given Glaceon the amulet coin. Too late now, but you know, we could have. Alright. Let me see if I can... Yeah. It's a lot easier this way. Don't mind me, I'm just using my handy dandy stylus in the shape of a computer mouse to do all this. Don't mind me. Everyone knows that this is how the stylus works. Of course. Yep. Just healing up a little. Yep. Alright. Okay, adios, losers. Haha. No, but seriously, 07 for all those that have fallen. Okay, it's around here we have to fight Charon again, because of course he has to ruin everything. Alright, Charon, fight me with my one Pokemon. Christine, excuse me. Alright, what we got? You have Sawaddle. Well, I would make fun of you for having a weak little tiny bug worm thing, but I kind of have a lesson to learn from that. Okay. So please don't have like a ghost type move. Or dark type. Sky attack, huh? Okay. Well, I think this takes you down unless we somehow low roll. Which we do not. We are good. Charmander. Alright, Relic Song. So a potential psychic type, maybe? Or what typing is Relic Song? Is it normal type? Huh, I have no idea. Anyway, Cop Christine is gone. So adios. Alright, so a bunch of pajama wearing fools come by. Bianca comes here with a little toddler here. Who cares? Alright, see ya. I need to grab this. Can revive. Ooh. I think I want to save up my encounter for down here. Down here there's dark grass, which can be paired. Actually, maybe we can't go into the dark grass if we don't have more than one Pokemon. Or, yeah. Yeah, yeah, I think we can't go into the dark grass unless we have more than one Pokemon. So we might have to catch a Pokemon in here, which hopefully we can. Alright, so we find the pajama people, and what does this guy have? Gothita. Sure. Okay, well, it is a dark type. That is what I was afraid of. Oh. So it's a dark type that also has a weakness to dark type moves. So maybe like a psychic type or a ghost type. Either way, I'm okay with that. We take those. Alright, Malcolm, get out here. Get out here with you in the middle. Oh god, that's right, there's more battles here. Could you at least heal me up, Sharon? Or Christine, whatever you want to go by? Alright, oh, it's double battle, I see. Excelgor and Whismer. Alright, sure. Ooh. Okay, as long as it doesn't hit me, I'm all good. But that definitely means that we need to take down Excelgor. And we just use a second type move against it, that's, yeah. What is that? Is that Volt Tackle? That thing knows Volt Tackle? What the heck? Don't. Okay, yeah, use it against him. I don't care about him. Yeah, not fantastic. Okay, yep, ooh, good thing we had that berry on there. Charmander, okay. Yeah, I didn't see what you... Oh, excuse me, I need to move my stylus out of the way. Yep, alright. Yeah, right, it had Relic Song, I forgot about that. Color change? To a normal type? Huh. Wait, can... Nope, I think that takes down Charmander. Well, Sharon, I would say that you did a lot, but I'm not sure if you actually did. Ooh, come on, don't. Okay. What? Dude, you cannot be serious. Oh my god, am I going to lose in this battle? This is ridiculous. Sharon, why are you so useless? Oh my god. Not fun, gotta say. Like, what the frick, man? Okay, okay, stop hitting me with that. Why is this the freaking strongest whisper in the freaking world? Like, what the heck? Okay, I think we can get a 9 days out. Cool, we can. Ooh. It almost tried to hit me with flatter. That was an odd choice there. Alright. We're still in this hellscape, but less problematic without that Excel gore. That just had the answer to everything, apparently. Now we're going to go ahead and wish. Okay, so we're not going to take a chance, however little it may be. And we're going to luster purge this fool. Alright, cool. Jesus. Alright, get out here. Get out here, you fools. Alright, so after beating up the people in pajamas, we have to head on out of the cave. Okay, I guess this is my encounter. Magby. Okay. We're definitely not in the best position to encounter this Magby. Okay, and it knows explosion. Or not, eruption. Does that take me out? It does not. Ooh. Oh, man, what the heck? Don't do that. Okay, we have to night daze you. You either fall or you get weaker, which will weaken. Well, I thought that would weaken. I mean, it technically did weaken eruption. So, anyway. I'm gonna throw one dusk ball at you. One. And then we're done here. Alright, well, you made your choice. You made your choice, you stupid little freak. So either you fall to this or you don't. You do. Yeah, I know it. You're weak. You get out of here, you little weak boy. I need to work on my insults. Alright. Well, there goes that encounter, sadly. Oh god, I'm trying to heal up. Stop, I don't care. Okay, thank you. It's helpful, but I still don't care. Alright. Heal up here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and grab some items. Well, I want to grab that one item from up there, right up here. But it might be a little too far out of the way. So we can't go into the dark grass. I don't want to fight you. But we can do like one of these encounters. So I think I'm gonna try for rustling grass if we can. Come on. Come on, rustle. 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 Okay, it's not rustling, but... Okay. Okay, whatever we encounter here will be our encounter. So we have... Stunky. Okay, you know what? Sure. That is certainly a Pokemon. we'll go ahead and Night Day Zoo. Of course, it was too strong. We're just the fucking strong. That's a reference to JoJo. I don't even know why I pulled it out. We have no JoJo basis in at all in this stream. Like, anyway, turn around. Yep. Okay. Well, we get another encounter. We don't get the encounter, but we encounter something. I don't care. I just do not care about Happini or anything of the like. A psychic gem? Sure. I guess that could be useful in some ways. Don't we have a cleanse tag, or was that the other run? We did not. That was the other run. Alright, stop it. I'm going to go ahead and give an Oran Berry to Meganium again. And we are going to aim for that little item right there. Okay. Does walking actually reduce the, oh, it's a TM. I guess I forgot those were TMs. Does walking actually reduce the, chance encounter, or encounter you know what I mean. Because it makes sense, it does, but I was actually curious if that, like, statistically, if that was coded in there. Okay, well, we got something. We have a fungus among us. I'm glad this was not my encounter, because I did not want to, attempt for a fungus. Sad that we didn't get a encounter in this, but, you know, it's better than fungus. Don't these plates count as, actual key items? So we can't, like, sell them? Or am I thinking of something else? I might be thinking of something else. Alright. Sharon wants to show us the dark grass for some reason. And yep, it just goes off on the detour. There's something down here, I remember. Yep, there it is. A shock drive? Oh, that's for, Genesect, isn't it? Damn, I got it's neat, I guess. I didn't know this woman had a battle. She does. And I hope I don't regret it. God damn. Oh. Alright, Luster Purge. When in doubt, Luster Purge. Hey, that's a pretty good... That's pretty good, I guess. Oh, Conkeldurr. What the heck? She has some pretty powerful Pokemon. Like, pretty weak in terms of us, but, you know, pretty powerful. I meant to Luster Purge. Whoopsies. Uh-oh. Trump card? This thing only knows Trump card? That is how that works, right? This thing only knows Trump card. What's up with that? Okay. Okay. Oh, come on, dude. I hate these encounters. These little minuscule, like, take one step in the grass and then you just hit something. It's so annoying. Alright, what we got here? We have a grip claw. That's something. Okay, we can face this guy. Sure, what the heck, I don't care. I'm sure we can fight him off or whatever. Jolteon. Hopefully not a psychic type. Or actually, yeah, maybe. Hopefully it is a psychic type. If Eevee's a psychic type, oh. Oh, well, maybe it's a bug type. So yeah, so we know Glaceon is a water psychic type. No, well, technically, it was a psychic water type. So, going off of that, maybe Eevee is like a pure psychic type, meaning that the other branches are along those lines. You know what I'm saying? Kabutops, okay. No, Luster Purge. When in doubt, Luster Purge. Glaciate, ooh. Okay, not enough. Haha. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. Yep, I wasn't scared at all. Alright, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Back at it again with the terrible Pokemon strats. What do you got? You got nothing? What about you? You got something for me? At home, and everything is okay. They did nothing exciting. Okay. Here's Sharon doing more nonsense again. Well, that was eventful. Thank you, Sharon, I guess. So, this might just end up a run where we only use one freaking Pokemon. Not because we're restricting ourselves through some. Yeah, that's another battle, I believe, if I remember correctly. But because, you know, we just get so unlucky with everything else. Alright. A smoke ball, hey, that's pretty neat. That could be pretty useful. Alright, we get Dark Pulse. Ah. Rock Smash? Yeah, it's definitely Rock Smash. Okay, this is an encounter. Okay, well, I guess that's the encounter. Ferrothorn, okay. Hey, that's not bad, actually. So was Azumarill, but you know how that turned out. So we'll go ahead and Night Day Zoo. Okay, okay. Ice type? An ice type, huh? Okay. The reason I'm throwing out a Pokeball right now is that... Oh, hey, look at that. Was that, we lowered the special defense, so if we threw out another, you know... that's a poison ice type. If we threw out another, Night Days, then, you know, it could be pretty, bad for us. What we got color? No, we'll just call this one Nancy. Make it simple. Nancy Drew. Yeah, there we go. Okay, what you got, Nancy? You have... Poison Heal. Fitting. Except you can't get poisoned. You're a poison type. Awful. Fitting, but awful. Okay, sure. I mean, it's something. It is something. Much rather have a Pokemon than nothing. So we're going to face this person not just for the experience, but the nurses and doctors in this game can heal you. So, you know, that's the I really like that aspect of this game. It's a really nice and helpful part of the game. First, this is a ghost type? Huh. Alright, bye monkey. Oh, well, okay, never mind. Octazooka? What the frick? Why you got Octazooka on your side? What the frick? Alright, cool. So now we have access to her heals. That's what we want. So now I'm not so afraid of these little preschoolers. I'm going to beat up this preschooler. What? What? Maybe I should have been a little more fearful of these preschoolers. Oh, it's frozen, thank goodness. Hopefully it stays like that. Okay, yes. Yes. Heyo, everything's coming up Millhouse. Oh, I think that's worth at least 2 levels. Yep. Hooray. And you're trying to learn Ice Burn. Ooh. Ice Burn may leave a target with a burn. I mean, we gotta get rid of Powder Snow. It's like, who cares about Powder Snow? Kabuto. Okay. I'm gonna keep you in the battle. And then we're gonna swap out. Just for the additional experience. That's our game plan. Ooh. Probably would have been fine to leave it out there actually, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. We take whatever we can. Alright, Lawrence, loser. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to directly run into that thing. Okay, never mind. Giraffe rig. Okay. Oh, we're just gonna leave you to your devices. Alright, what we got now? Air cutter. I'm going to increase some of the audio on the game. Not by much, but a little. Hopefully just to have a better something, I don't know, man. We're going to go ahead and luster purge you. When in doubt. Hey, look at that. Don't water spout us though. Alright, now you're dead. Teleport. No, I did not want to do that. Nope. Alright, what we got now? Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. Moo Moo Milk. Sure. Excuse me. Give me heals, please. What do we have down? Oh, okay, another encounter. What the hell? Dude, you're telling me I could have gone for a Darkrai and probably not catch it? Please don't do that. Oh my god. Nancy is so slow. Thank you. Well, now I'm kind of scared of going down here. Let's see what these guys got. Excuse me. A prism scale? Okay, well, I mean, if we find a Feebas, then sure. But we don't, then, you know. See, the old Gateau from the old chateau. I think there's some, I think there is some items up here that are hidden, but I can't really go for those because I don't know where they are. Okay, we dodged that guy, cause screw him. Okay, we have a karate man over here. So we're gonna go ahead and dodge them. Ah, see? I had to really think about that. I'm the regular old solid snake. All that for a potion. Awesome. Oh, no, excuse me. Don't want to encounter you. Alright, I guess we're going back. Am I going back? I made an encounter. Dratini. Yeah, that's a pretty neat little dragon thing. I think we can beat that. Frenzy plant. Well, the great thing about that is that it has to take time to rest. So there's that. Yeah, it does. Yeah, oh yeah, it's gotta be resting alright. Alright, give me that magic touch, the healing hands, if you will. Alright, so, oh, well, I want to get that item. I do. So what we got here? We have an eject button. I completely forgot what that does. I think it automatically switches you out. I'm pretty sure, but I don't quite remember. I am going to give Ferrothorn. Well, yeah, it will switch you out for something. I'm going to give Ferrothorn the amulet coin. Okay. So we encounter the rest, the Chicago White Sox fan, per usual. Yep, we fight him. He has probably some bullshit that he'll pull out. Macargo. Yeah, normally would be scary against Ferrothorn, but hey, maybe you don't have a fire type move. And yes, it would still be effective because, again, Ferrothorn is part ice type. So, you know, keeping that in mind. Steamroller. Okay. Ooh. Sorry, Macargo, you just couldn't steamroll out this one, haha. Loudred, okay. If I recall, Loudred was one of the choices. Well, not Loudred, it was Exploud, wasn't it? No, that was the first run. Oh, never mind. Yeah, the first one was the first run that had Exploud, which was a Psychic type. Now we don't know what this is. Fusion Bolt, okay. Electric type, okay, cool. Okay. Stay Frosty. Oh, now it's an ice type. Okay. Huh. I should have just done another Frost Breath. That probably would have been quicker. Well, I think it lost a stab, so that's good, I guess. Dude, stop! How is it dodging all this? I swear to God, if you dodge one more time, I'm going to be so annoyed. Okay, thank you. Chandelure. Okay, yeah, now we switch out. Right, when in doubt, Luster Purge. I mean, that did something. Oh. Yep, not a fan of Shrine Attack. Not a fan. Alright, I think this will be it. Barring shenanigans. Yep, oh yeah, that's definitely it. Hooray! We have Cop in. He was a cop this entire time. Oh, boo. Alright, so as a reminder, the level cap is no more. Nope. I don't care about the level cap. Level cap is so annoying to work with that we're not doing the level cap. However, as a compromise, once we enter the gym, we cannot leave it. So we have to be fully prepared. That is the compromise I have made with that. Anyway, I'm gonna sell one of the choice scarves alongside. And I guess we can keep everything else. Yeah. Okay. So what do we buy? I would like to buy super potions. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I guess that's it. I wish there was an option to randomize the shop. Like, I understand why they didn't add the that option, because that might be a little too chaotic and easy mode-ish. Depends on what you roll in the shop, but yeah, I wish we could have. Anyway. So yeah, here we go. We have this guy talking about some giant Pokemon that no one cares about. Okay, so again, we cannot leave the gym. Like, that we just cannot leave the gym for anything. We can't switch out Pokemon, not that we can anyway. No healing, so that's why we bought a bunch of healing items. And like, no more trying for, no more like experience training and whatnot. So this is what we're going with. Alright. We got some fresh water. Ooh. Alright, well, first we gotta fight off this nerd. Alright, nerd, what you got? Pichu. No one cares about Pichu. Pichu's a little weirdo, rough baby guy. Ice beam? What? Well, this might not be effective against Pichu then. It did more damage than it though, so... Outrage? What the frick? Why the heck do you know Outrage? If you were a dragon type, that shit... Like, I know you're not a dragon type, obviously, but... You really should have been. If you gotta pull out that nonsense. Alright, what we got now? We have... We need to... Yeah, keep reading all these, Hold on, this guy had a clue, right? Nice to meet you, Pokemon. Yep. First question, what's the first I don't know. It's probably this trainer, though. Let's move out of the way. Move out of the way. Oh, to the left. I'm rushing this. I am rushing through all this. Someone may be reading it. Is it you? I don't know what. Okay, I guess not. Alright, get out of the way. Sure. Move. Alright, guess we're doing this the hard way. Okay, rock and roll it. Okay, that's easy. That's easy peasy lemon squeezy. So that means this thing probably has like a fighting type move or something. Ah, X defend. Sure, do that. I don't care. We got a bunch of special moves anyway. Bye bye. Alright, get out of here. Get out of here. Shoo. Go away. Sure. I'm rushing through all this. I don't know. Now I have to face this person. Oh my god. What do you want? Oh my god. Okay, oh, this is about Poffins, I guess, or whatever. Hold on. Sorry. Sorry, I'm just rushing through all this because I'm just impatient. But from this bookshelf, move two backward. What? Move two backward. One to the left. Move one. I don't even know what they're saying. I know I'm just fighting you. Okay. That's super pointless. Like, I know I've done this gym like 100 times and something, but man, like I'm just so impatient with it. Let's try Ice Burn. Probably won't do a lot, but hey, we got. Ooh, Thrash. Ooh, don't do that. Okay, now die. Really? Oh, well, it burned it, so I think that's nice. So it's resistant to ice type moves. So I'm just gonna go ahead and swap out. It has more thrashing in it, but hey, like. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and. I guess Night Days, Lustifer seems a little important for us to just throw away haphazardly. Drifloon, okay. I'm going to send out Ferrothorn one more time, and hopefully it can get Drifloon in one fell swoop. Doom Desire, okay. I forget what that does. Well, it doesn't matter, you're frozen, so stay like that. Alright. That won't do a lot of damage, but it'll do something. Okay, yeah. So, can this blizzard hit? It can. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. We love that. What? Ah, so that's what that does. Okay, sadly Ferrothorn is, gone. Yeah, I have no idea. I should probably look stuff up, but... Okay. Okay. Awesome. I love that. I love it. Don't tell me. Don't freaking tell me. This thing is a dark type. It is. Dude, I really want to make it past this gym. I really did. I did. I really, really did. And we can still do that technically. through a lot of dumb luck, but my god. Okay, I'm just gonna do a bunch of calm minds. Don't punish us. Don't do that. I don't like that. Don't do that. Oh god, I have a headache. I have a headache through all this bull crap. What's that move? I can't read it. Don't do that. Stop that. You stop that. Alright. Well, that's why we bought all the, healing items. Frickin' Doom Desire, what the frick, man? Frickin' Punishment, man, what the frick, man? Hey, come on. Stop doing that. Stop that. You stop that. Of course we got to get frickin' poisoned. Frickin' I'm so annoyed. Okay, I'm going to wish. And hopefully we can withstand one more barrage of bullcrap. Okay, we can, technically, but... Ugh. Come on, dude. Stop doing that. Alright, come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Magical Leaf? Okay, we take that. We take that. Sadly, that's just kind of a waste on Wish, but... I think it'll be fine, maybe, hopefully, I don't know. Nope, they lowered our frickin'... They lowered our frickin'... special attack enough. So nope, we have to keep calm mining again. Going to wish one more time. Well, it's probably not gonna be the last time either, actually. Okay. Let's just keep building up our calm minds. Let's just keep a calm mind, haha. And see if we can pull through. Are they out of snarls and punishments? Hopefully they are. Okay. God dang, Celio, I started to really like your Legends Arceus. Don't do this to me. Okay. Come on, don't do... Okay, we got this. Just one more hit, maybe? Okay, well, we gotta wish. We got to, wish. Could you really use a wish right now? Wish right now. Don't do that. Yikes. How many super potions do we have? We have 5. Okay, I'm gonna use this fresh water. Come on. Oh, gosh. What the heck is this Celio? Seriously. Like, damn. Yeah, I don't think Night Days will destroy this Celio the way we want it to, so we're going to calm mine one more time. Just for the peace of mind, if you will. Oh, really? Really? gotta be kidding me. Alright. Using up another freaking night days. Cause frick me, right? And like I said, we're not going to leave this gym. We're just not. I hate you, you stupid little brat. Oh. This gym is cursed, I tell ya. This gym is cursed. Like, last time I was in here, I fell to that one guy right over here. Right over here, that little nerd. And now, we are on the cusp of losing again. I'm just going to save. I'm not sure how good that'll do us, but I'm just gonna save us. Quote unquote. Taking a long time. Alright, there we go. And I'm going to heal up. I'm going to give Meganium this Oran Berry. And then heal up. No, what do we have? I mean, we might as well just sell the revives. We're not gonna use them. Oh, hey, this can heal up Meganium's poison. Nice. I didn't even realize. That gives me a little peace of mind. So that's nice. Alright, Lenore, what we got? Veronica. Alright, Relicant? Sure. As long as it's not Celio. Ugh. Okay, what we're going to do is build up a bunch of calm mines. Just so we have some assurance. Okay. Oh, they're doing a little growing of their own. But not defensively, so that's something to take note of. Now, die. Oh. Okay, well, we dodged it, so that's nice. That's nice. Hey, we take those. And hopefully she doesn't have a dark type. That'd be pretty disastrous for us. Abomasnow. Ooh. With download? Huh. Okay. Okay, when in doubt, Luster Purge. Ooh. Yeah, that was a nice hit. Ooh, okay. Cool. Awesome. Hey, claps to us, man. Like, we actually made it. We made it through Gym 2. I'm proud of myself. Somewhat, you know, it's so many setbacks, man. Ooh. You got this basic ass badge. Alright, Lenore, what do you give us? You gave us Relic Song. Huh, actually kind of fitting for her character. Because she is an archaeologist. Alright, so Team Plasma steals like some skull or something, who cares? Alright, let's make it through. Excuse us. Excuse me. Okay. So, Team Plasma loiters around in their pajamas, like they usually do. Why are they yelling out Plasma, like they're Pokemon? Isn't that weird? So yeah, they somehow take the skull from ground level. I don't know how they do that, but they do. Apparently, we have some phantom thieves among them. Alright, well, see ya. Good luck with that. Sup? This is Berg. He's an artist in the big city. Don't get it wrong, he doesn't make his money from the art. He makes his money from being a gym leader. Because his art sucks. Anyway, Bianca and Sharon do whatever. What do we do exactly? Oh, cool, dowsing machine. Hey, yeah, okay. Sharon has no time for all that nonsense. He wants to go to the museum, apparently. Okay, we have to say... God damn, why is there a gap there? We have to say 07 to our good friend Nancy the Fairthorn. Sadly. Screwed over by a stupid doomed desire that should never have happened. Oh, sorry. There's 07 in the chat for Fairthorn. Yep. So, to keep track, we lost Eradicate, Glaceon, Azumarill, and Ferrothorn. We actually have to grab Eradicate now because that is our HM slave. Alright. I'm just gonna save here just to, you know, make sure we're all fine and dandy. Wish I was a little faster, but you know. Did I heal up? I did not. Hey, let me make a little quick pit stop right here. Alright. Okay, so we have no encounters. Our next encounter is at Pinwheel Forest. So yeah, that'll be fun. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. I want to register this and use it. Heck yeah, now we have the 1,000. Ooh, we got a hit somewhere. What we got here? Do we have anything useful? Okay, what we got? Sea incense. Huh. Sure. Frontally, we could use that with Azumarill and something else. Would that be cheating? I think it is. I think that is cheating technically, so we won't do that, sadly. Yeah. Oh, we have something. Hold on. We got something. We got one. Ah, right here, right? Yep. A metal coat. Ah, interesting. Sure. Probably would have been useful for Eradicate. Not that Eradicate was useful in the first place, but you know. Oh, we don't have a Pinwheel Forest encounter because we got Ferrothorn here. Oh, well that's disappointing. Alright, sup, Berg? Alright. So Berg takes the easy path because of course he does. It's not like I'm just a noob trainer right here. That guy sucks. Alright. Fampi and Surskid, sure. Technically we can't use Eradicate, but Eradicate only knows damaging moves, so we might have to make a little compromise here. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Well, there's no Metal Burst, so I guess we could just spam that. But again, Metal Burst is technically a damaging move, so if it hits, it hits. Sadly. What? Oh, piss off with that. Okay. Well, if Surskate is going to Doom Desire us, well, I might as well just sacrifice Eradicate anyway. Yep. This frickin' thing. Is it seriously a Steel type? God dang it. Okay, never mind. I guess frickin' Eradicate dies anyway. Because it's useless. I'm pretty sure Surskate is resistant to everything we throw at it. Okay, does Doom Desire hit? It does not. Thank God. Frickin' God. Alright, well, I guess we don't have to worry about double battles now. Now we just have to worry about these buttheads. Xatu, okay. I swear to God, if I run into one more Pokemon that knows Doom Desire, I'm going to lose my mind. When in doubt, Luster Purge. Weather Ball, I mean, I would be scared if that actually did something, but it doesn't, so go away. Alright, nice. Yep, get out of my way. I so totally want to encounter a Pokemon here, man. Like, damn. But we can't because we already got the encounter from Ferrothorn. Sadly. But hey, that's just, those are the rules. Oh, we got an Ultra Ball though. Hey, that's pretty neat. That's a little consolation prize, I suppose. Alright, just navigate through here. Okay, what do we have now? Rampardos, that's a pretty neat Pokemon. Can't catch it, but you know, pretty neat. Excuse me. Oh, well, nope, I guess we're doing this. What is the purpose? What is the point of you being here? Don't you think you have better things to do with your time than prance around LARPing with a bunch of weirdos? Anyway. Oh, that Flutterfish is close to death. Oh. With Flareblitz, maybe it will die? No, it won't. The game is not that kind. Alright. But with that, you are down. You're dead. Go away. We have something here. What we got? Is it here? No, it's over down there. Let me... Soldew? Huh. When was that nerfed? I don't remember. Because Soldew used to be really good when it was first introduced. I don't remember when they nerfed it though. Okay. We get... Let's see what we encounter here. Not that it matters. Clefairy, who cares? This Pokemon is lame. Can't believe they tried to make that a mascot. Like, I get it. I do. And like, Japan loves its cute things like Hello Kitty and whatnot, but man, Clefairy is just too stupid. Looks too goofy. I'm not a fan of it. Okay, well, see your beautiful eye. Come on, dude. I should have bought Repels, man. Like, that would have been... Repels is a great investment, apparently. Okay, we skip through that guy because we don't care about him. We're going to get a few trainer battles here because of course they had to introduce more of these hidden buttheads. They're not even that cleverly hidden. They're just more annoying to deal with. But yeah. Yeah. Not a guy, but that guy right there is a guy. If that makes sense. This is a guy. Or a girl. You know what I mean. This is a trainer battle. Bam, bam, bam. You love my on-the-spot karaoke there? Yeah, I know. I have a wonderful, excellent voice fit for the golden pipes of American Idol. But don't get your panties in a wad quite yet. I'm not going to leave this streaming career for a singing career quite yet. Sure, thank you for the berries, I guess. Alright, this is another guy nope, not another guy. Cool. But that guy is, right there, you see? That little pile right there. Another Clefairy, ugh. When is our next encounter? It might be the desert. Our next encounter is the desert. God damn. So I guess we're just all in on Meganium. And this person just has a random Rayquaza right here. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That's fair. When in doubt, Lusterpurge. Ooh, yeah, that does help a lot. Ooh, a poison type up. Alright, well, we can deal with that. Thankfully. Alright, nice. Alright, Petra Berry. Probably would have been a little more useful during that gym battle, but you know, I guess better late than never. And you never know when more poison nonsense might occur again. Excuse me? Oh my god, come on! Oh great, it's an even freaking stupider Pokemon. I am not a fan of Bidoof. It is, I think it's just a boring Pokemon. Okay, here we go. A Dusk Stone. Okay, nice. Excuse me. We get another trainer battle here because of course we do. We are running the gauntlet here, folks. We are just going through... Is that what Articuno looks like? I don't think I've ever seen the Articuno sprite before in this game. Huh. We have one more Lusterpurge, so I think we should save that. Wish. Okay. Oh, my legs. Excuse me. What? Don't do that. Don't do that. Hopefully Articuno doesn't destroy us, but... that could do it. Don't... Okay, whew. Paralyzing, not a fan of that, but it could be worse, I guess. Yeah, definitely not a fan of that. Okay. What is this? What the heck, man? Ugh. Okay. We're gonna cheat this out. I don't care. Screw you, Articuno. Okay. I guess I could try Luster Purge, but now we really only have one more freaking. Like, we genuinely only have one more freaking. Well, now we have no more attacking moves. I mean, we could teach Meganium a TM, but I don't want to. Wonder Room, actually useless to us. So no, don't care. Don't care about Wonder Room. Just get out of my way, man. I don't care. Okay, well, that's another encounter over there. Okay. So I guess we have to teach frickin'... Yeah. Guess we have to teach him... something. Meganium can't learn Dark Pulse? Like, I get it, but really? Alright, I mean, only other Struggle Bug sucks, Thunder Punch sucks, Wow. Our only other option is to just go all the way back. Like, all the way back. And heal up with that nurse right there. And we cannot... Oh, we can't encounter anything. Frick! Okay, you know what? I'm going to give this smoke ball to Meganium. So that way we can guarantee every escape that we can. Excuse me, excuse me. Oh, this butthead. Okay, hold on. Oh, Nidorino. Oh, no one cares about you, Nidorino. Go away. I know I'm making this way more complicated for myself than I should, but... Yeah. Dude, stop. Okay. Alright, we're just going to focus... Dude! I hate the encounter rates with these freaking grass tiles sometimes. Alright, come on. Turn your head. Oh, okay, there we go. Dude, are you serious? Oh. I swear sometimes with this game. Alright, so we're just going to head on back. Excuse me, excuse me. Dude, are you... I need some, like, elixirs or put PP up or whatever. There, frickin' Jesus. Thank you, God. Alright, we're going to heal up here, and then we'll go all the way back. I know I just made that way more complicated than I should have, but I don't want to change anything on Meganium. That's what I'm saying. Skip that guy. Dude, are you serious? I honestly ought to just fast forward through all this nonsense. Okay, we need to skip this one guy over here. You gotta be kidding me. I'm fast forwarding it. I don't care. Fast forward through all that nonsense. Run away. Get past this butthead. There we go. I swear to Christmas. Oh, okay. Run away. Jesus. Alright, we're back. Through the smallest emotions, we are back. Yep, see? There's another encounter right here. That's what I'm talking about. We just gotta skip through all this. I don't remember what Conkelter does, but when in doubt. Nice. And blah blah blah, thank you. Thanks, I guess. There's something down here, right? Probably. Probably. Yeah, there's we can grab that item if we want. Grab Pardos, whatever. Gotta go ahead and run away from that. Oh, come on, dude. Yeah, we're just gonna skip through all that. I don't care. Reflect? Sure. That could be something interesting. Dude, that was one step. Okay, note to self, repel is your best friend. Oh, you sure? Are you sure you want me to go through all that grass without encountering 500 frickin' Pokemon? Frickin' stupid frickin' game. Look, I love this game, but sometimes it's just really frustrating. Like, incredibly, way more frustrating than it should be. Anyway. Grovile, sure. Sandstream? Huh. Well. Palkia, when in doubt. Hey, nice. Nope. And yeah, that Sandile is now dead. Like, not fainted, is dead. It's like straight up dead. Thank you. I always wanted the freaking skull of a living being, or former living being, I guess. We have these guys. I don't know what the deal with these guys are. I don't care about them either. So we're just gonna skip through this guy. Okay, blah blah. And they talk amongst themselves. And we give back the skull. Sure. Thanks for the stone, I guess. Okay, after all that friggin' nonsense, we can finally move on with the story. And that was useless. Alright, cool. Alright, so... Oh god. Alright, sure. You know, yeah, we need a little more training. That's okay. That's A-okay. We have Galvantula. Ooh. We're going to go ahead and Night Daze you. Oh, well, apparently that was the right choice. And Meditate, okay. Risk. Pretty useless ability on Meditate. I wouldn't say it's the greatest ability at all, but you know, Anyway, look at the losers. Oh, that guy's blocking the way. I don't want to fight these people. I don't want to fight that guy either. Do we fight him? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure he's a trainer. Alright, we made it to the bridge and Castilia City where we can... Oh, Quick Claw, nice. Where we can... A trainer from New Town... Oh, they're talking about me. I'm famous. No need to crowd me. You all get your autographs. Now, we get one of the coolest shots in this game. With the Sky Arrow Bridge right here. You get to really take in the 3D modeling of this game. I really like it. Yeah, see, so now you have the distance right there. Sure. And then you have different angles right here. They time it so you can see the boat just pass on by, which I think is really neat. That guy says nothing, who cares? So yeah, just the absolute... the detailing of the 3D modeling as well as the different camera angles, I absolutely love it. It's wonderful. One of the coolest aspects of this game, I gotta say. And this game has a lot of cool aspects. But I just love traveling on the bridges of this game. It's really fun. Anyway. Hello. Excuse me. And now we are in Castilia City. Sup? Alright. We will go ahead and heal up. We have that person. Geonet, I don't care. Alright, so. So I think that's where we'll go ahead and end the stream for today. I know a lot of that was a lot of the last bits of that was a bunch of fast forwarding and a lot of commentary about just general stuff happening, but sometimes that's just how it is. I hope I get to do a little more talking and interesting stuff next time. But yeah. So next time we will pick this up whenever we can. And hopefully we make it further without actually dying. So as a reminder, we only have one Pokemon. It's sadly, but that one Pokemon fairly strong. So we're not super hopeless, but we're in a position where it's not terrible. We definitely made it further than any of our previous runs, so that I am happy about. But aside from that, I think this run could go better, especially with, you know, the amount of deaths we've had in the run. Sadly, a bit too much for my liking, but sometimes that's just how it is with the luck of the draw. Yeah, just real unfortunate with that one pull taking down Azumarill and that freaking Drifloon taking down Ferrothorn. I don't like Dune Desire. I do not. But anyway, hopefully the Pokemon presentation later on today is worth something. And it'll be something for us to talk about next time. But I will say that I will not be streaming next week. Just to give myself a little break, and I need to do a little more work on some stuff. So we will not be streaming next Monday, Tuesday, whatever day it is for you. So yeah, I will be back hopefully the week after. So yeah, but just to let you all know, if you're watching this in a VOD or something like that, yeah, um, we will be back on. Let me double check. Let me double check. On August the 5th, the same time. So 12:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, August 5th, 12:30 a.m. And yeah, and in the meantime, I was juggling and thinking what else I should play. I was thinking maybe Stardew Valley as a first time experience, as well as some other games I will not divulge onto you right now, just to keep my options open. Like I don't want to be locked in, you know. Like I'm not locked in on Stardew Valley either, just to be clear. But you know, just to like weigh my options and whatnot. But yeah, uh, so yeah, next week, no streaming. Week after we will hopefully be back. And aside from that, uh, we have the Pokemon presentation. Hopefully, we will all watch that with decent satisfaction. But if not, it is what it is. But until then, wherever you are, whoever you are, whether it's morning, day, evening, or night, I've been Nathan, and I hope you all have a wonderful time. See ya!